What's up guys, Martin Unix here, and welcome again guys to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you on how to come up with extended dreadlocks by use of crochet hook. Guys, I want to be doing my locks by a method known as interlocks. So welcome guys, it's gonna be a beginner's tutorial. Come with me as I show you on how to go about it. Alright guys, just to tip you on how to come up with this kind of beautiful, lock extensions. You need to know that these extensions are made up of interlocks, and they consist of a loop at this end. So guys, the loop is the one which usually used to to attach the hair, the natural hair, when doing the lock extension. Unlike the instant dreadlocks, whereby you find out that one of the ends is usually combed out. Alright guys, just to begin with, I'm gonna be using kinky. This is kinky braid. So to start with guys, tie a piece of yarn or thread, if you might call it, from side to side like this one. Pick one of the kinky braids, then separate the hair strands from the kinky formation. Now to begin with, pick your lock strands, loosen them a little bit, just loosen them. Then I'm gonna kick off guys, and then to begin with, just wrap your hair portion over the thread that way. Then I'm gonna be making a 3-strand braid at the start, just to create the loop here guys. We need to create a loop. Remember, I've told you that this braid consists of a loop, so we are going to create a loop here. To begin with guys, just pick your tips, separate them into two. Remember guys, this is just a slowed down fashion for beginners. Then begin by doing a 3-strand braid that way. Just do a 3-strand braid backwards that way. I know you like this one guys. It's a quick style on how to come up with lock extensions for beginners. Now guys, after reaching this part, you just attach one of the ends to the extension that way. Then the remaining side, I'm gonna wrap it around in a clockwise manner. Then I'm gonna pick my crochet hook, tuck it inside that way, inside the lock extension. Now we will change tactics guys and go and clockwise manner that way. Let's go and clockwise. Pick the tip and pull it inside. Then after reaching this part guys, now I'm gonna pick some portion from the lock extension. Then guys, just to tip you, don't use this crochet hook. Don't use this one. Some guys use this one, but just to come up with a smooth braid which has got smooth running, use this crochet hook, because this one usually locks in the braids, avoiding breaking the braids. This crochet hook will be coming out with some strands which were not intended to come out, and through that way guys, you'll be breaking strands, and the end result of your lock extension will consist of bits of hair which will be poking out of the lock extension, and that will give you a ugly look. So let's use this crochet hook here. After separating a small portion from the main portion guys, we are going to use this portion to wrap around this bigger portion, just to come up with the lock extension. And to begin with guys, I'm gonna go clockwise twice. I've gone clockwise twice. Then I will identify the center of the main portion, insert my crochet hook, pick this portion here which I'm wrapping around, let it come out that way. Then guys, in a slow version, in a slowed down fashion, I'm gonna go anti-clockwise. Remember the first time we went clockwise, now we are going clockwise, anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise twice. Remember to go twice that way. I wanna be explaining further as to why we went clockwise then anti-clockwise. Now this time around guys, we will go clockwise. I'm gonna wrap my braid twice clockwise that way, then insert the braid that way, then I'm gonna go anti-clockwise that way. Insert your braid, and the sequence continues guys. Whenever you go clockwise twice, make sure you interchange, and when making the next turn, make sure you go anti-clockwise. So guys, just to sensitize further on the reason why we are doing clockwise and anti-clockwise method is to ensure that the lock extension is well rounded. That way we will realize that the lock will be manageable throughout your experience. If you will be wearing this lock guys, you realize that it will maintain the look for a longer duration, and there will be no chances of the lock extension getting weak on some parts. That is. So guys, kindly remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my work, comment positively, and share to your friends. For more tutorials to come guys, stay locked. You can as well guys join membership on my YouTube channel for one-on-one video calls, for more interactive tutorials. Whenever you join membership guys, you shall organize for one-on-one video calls for more interactive sessions. So guys, this is a quick way of making lock extension for beginners. Through this guys, you can't hurt yourself, unlike the instant way. It's just a way of, you know, inserting your crochet hook and picking the strands inside to and fro that way, while interchanging your way of wrapping the hair strands by going clockwise and clockwise alternatively. Then guys, just to maintain the tempo, we are wrapping the strands twice clockwise and then twice and clockwise. You can have a look guys. This is how my lock extension looks like. It's kind of smooth. Let's finish it. So you realize that guys, this kind of crochet hook usually picks the braids and then locks them inside. Whenever you pull the crochet hook inside the extension, it comes out fully without breaking any other lock strands, and you realize that guys, you'll be coming up with a smooth lock strand, unlike when you are using this crochet hook guys, which will come out picking some strands from this, you know, extension which you are holding high hand, hence breaking some strands and coming out with the lock extension which looks hunky. That is guys, which appears to have some strands of hair poking out that way. just wrap your lock strand around. So after reaching this part, guys, now we are about to wind up. And just to wind up this lock extension and ensure that you end up with a tip which can't run out, guys, after reaching certain point, just incorporate the portion which you are using to wrap around, incorporate it to the main section, then do a 3-strand braid that way, a 3-strand traditional braid that way out to certain level, guys. On my case, I'm gonna reach to that level, then pick this part, this portion, that is, pick it, then pull it inside. You tuck it inside backwards. Now, guys, we will go backwards. Just tuck your ending tips while moving backwards that way inside the lock strand, just to affirm the tip. Now, guys, this ensures that you come up with a lock extension which can serve for quite a longer time without running out at the tips. So, guys, you don't have to, to burn the tips or put some knots. You just tuck the tips backwards that way. Just tuck the tips backwards up to that level. And now this becomes our final outcome. This is my lock extension, and you can have a look, guys, on how smooth our lock extension looks. It has got no many strands of hair which are poking out of the lock strand, and if there are any strands which are poking out, you realize that those strands are not made up of loops, unlike the instant way. Guys, when you are doing that instant relocks, you usually create loops, and trimming the loops might be a little bit dangerous. But on my case, guys, I was doing in the interlocks, and when doing the interlocks, I made sure that I did not interfere with the texture of the locks by breaking them. And if there are any strands which are coming out, guys, you realize that they are just split ends. So you can just trim the few strands which seem to be poking out of the lock extension to make your lock extension a little bit smooth that way. Thank you, guys, for choosing to watch my content. I want to urge you guys to share this tutorial to your friends, and stay locked, guys, for more tutorials to come. Kindly don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my work, and comment. You can as well support my channel, guys, by joining membership for more interactive tutorials, guys.